Yo, what is up, guys? Today we're going to be working on maybe a couple of things. First things first, I got to move the Z out so I have room to work. But I did get a bunch of stuff in today. I got a bunch of stuff from Sicky. Let's see here. There you go. Okay, so I did get some stuff today in the mail from Villains Drift. So this is for my steering rack relocation. I got some brake fluid. I got some stickers, of course. I got my remote bleeder kit and my adapter plate for the 240SX clutch cylinder conversion. So this one won't work for the T56. So they make this billet adapter plate which mounts right up, and then from there it'll accept the wheel wood, and that is the .75 or 3/4 cylinder. So pretty cool stuff there. Let's put that back in there. Let's see, I have to really clean my garage first, I think. You guys already saw that, I think. No, you didn't. So I got all the bushings for the subframes. Not the subframes, for the suspension on the car. We'll see how much I actually replace and use and how much I actually don't need. And I guess I'll just keep the rest for spare parts or whatever. I did go ahead and go with the Weldon support braces for the subframes just because I didn't, to be honest, feel like cutting thick metal all day. So I'm just going to go ahead and weld these in. I am out of gas on the welder, so I have to go pick some more gas up, but that's coming up. So next time I'm going to be dropping the subframes, you know, burning all the old bushings out, degreasing them, taking them over to Wheel Concepts. They're going to be doing a powder coat for me, and then I'll be installing, sorry for the mess here, holy cow, I can't stand this. This mess is ridiculous. I'll be installing my brand new Sicky solid frame subframe mounts. Super excited about those. And these have like the 3 spacers on them. So pretty cool. And then last but not least, I think that's it. I did get the Flockit dash kit. So we will be flocking this uncracked S13 dash right here. And then, you know, in the future I'd like to make just a little custom carbon panel for the dash gauges. I got a new main gauge for the 350Z, so I need to install that so I can start doing carbon fiber infusion on the current ones I have installed in there. And then this is the dash we'll be flocking. I got some mud, what do you call that? Mud liners, whatever, that I need to install on the Z. I need to go get some more bolts so I can actually bolt in my bumper instead of zip tying it so it fits better. And I have new vents to install as well. I think that's about it. But oh, I also have my D&D banner I need to install in the car. But so that's it pretty much for today. I think I'm gonna do the dash first. Possibly drop the subframes. Not sure. But yeah, if you guys didn't see it last time, I did get the seats in for my new D&D reclinable seats and my Crow SFI 3-inch harnesses. The one on the driver's side is the Hans device, so it's a little bit slimmer on the neck there. And then I do want to make a mold of this for the dash, and then do like carbon fiber on that one. And then we'll probably do carbon fiber on the actual center console as well. So yeah, I guess first thing to do would be to get the Z out so we have some room to work. And also, I want to do a carbon fiber piece for the gauges there. Maybe cover that up so I can install my fast digital handheld gauge there. That way I can see all my stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and back the Z out, and then we'll get started with the flocking the dash. So I did forget one more thing. I did get the Sikki billet valve cover knock sensor delete, so that is the other thing I did get. I also picked up, actually, one more thing. I did cop some new Turbo LS headers, so we will see how those fit. They're kind of universal, so we'll see. Okay guys, so I started taking all my vents out. All you do is flip the dash over, and your vents have little push-in tabs here. Just pinch them, all of them, there's 4, and then slide your vent out, and that is how you take those out without breaking them. I'm going to put them back in so it looks pretty cool after I flock the dash. Now I'm going to take these vents out here. Looks like 2 bolts there, and then probably the same deal, pinch out the vent, and they're actually taking those out. Take out your main gauge here, that one, and that one's out, that's out. There's one here, and then as you can see here, I gotta take one more out here, and I think that's it. And then I'm going to drill out the rivets on the VIN plate here. That way I make sure I get everything, and then we should be good. Okay, so then after I take all those out, I'm going to clean it with this Rapid Prep. It cleans and eliminates oils, wax, and silicones in 60 seconds. So I'm just going to give that a light wipe down with this. Actually, a good wipe down. I'm going to give it a light spray with this and then wipe it down with a clean rag, lint free. And then I think that's pretty much it. So what I got with my kit, I actually upgraded mine to the 2 sets of material and glue. So it only comes with this little brush, so if you're gonna do this, I would go get a little small roller or something, or a bigger brush. I really don't know how this is gonna go, painting that whole dash with this little brush, and it's pretty late right now. It's like midnight, so I can't go to the store and get one, so I wish I knew that. It came with the 2 bags of material here, and then 2 undercoat adhesives. And you don't have to mix that or activate that or anything. That just goes right on as out of the can. And then it comes with this little can, and all you do is kind of fill it with your material, and then you just pump it, and it pushes air out the little holes on the other side of the can, which puts it into the glue on the dash that you applied. And if you're wondering why to do this, a lot of people do this in rally cars or drift cars or race cars, whatever, just to eliminate glare pretty much, but it also it looks pretty cool. So hopefully that gives you an idea of kind of why I'm doing this. So yeah, I'm gonna take the vent out, and then we will get started with the cleaning and prep, and then I will try to lay down some trash bags. I don't really have a good blanket to put down to actually be able to clean up all the extra stuff, so we'll see how that goes. Come back to me. Okay, so I sprayed it down. Just gonna wait 60 seconds, and then I will wipe it off, and then we should be good to just go ahead and put down like a little drop cloth and wear a mask, some gloves, and get started applying the adhesive. You have to do this all kind of at one clean sweep there. So a little note: when you're taking this vent out, be very careful. I just broke this one, but I'm gonna plastic weld that tab back on there. That little tab came off, so just be really careful. They come out pretty simple if you just kind of play with it. I got this one out fine, so that was my bad. I will let this kind of swell up back up because it's getting wet, and clean it, and then we will get started. Okay, and then just to show you guys what I'm going to do to take off the the VIN plate, in case you're curious, I am going to Okay, so I let my dash dry for about 30 minutes after I wiped it all down to let it swell back up a little bit. Now all I'm going to do is apply the glue as best as I can with a little brush, and then I will start flocking it. So one thing, I'm going to try to put these trash bags down because I don't have a nice tarp, as I said before, but hopefully that'll catch a lot of the extra stuff, and that will allow me to pick it back up and reuse it. When you're doing this, just make sure you spray on as much of the material as possible, so just completely cover it over and over. That way there's no chance of you having bald spots. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and then I'm going to go ahead and put this on a little time lapse. I got everything all covered in adhesive, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the actual suede material on there. So you have the tube here. Okay, so I finished, I think. In the future, I didn't know it was 15 minutes for a setup time, and I probably would get a third bag. So this is a 240 dash, not the biggest dash in the world, but you know, I ran out of stuff, so I don't know if you saw, but I was scraping stuff off the plastic, and you have to work fairly quick with this because it's setting up pretty quick. So I tried to get it as best as I could. Again, it's a drift car, and you know, I'm pretty stoked at how it come out. Though it looks really sick, actually, pretty cool. It's amazing how that works. But yeah, it looks pretty badass to me, and it'll reduce glare in the car, which is better for me again. And it looks badass. So if you guys want to do this, I recommend maybe getting one drop cloth, a little bit heavier, so it's easier to clean up the excess and be able to use it again. And then I would probably get a third bag. I don't know, I kind of made it. I think I could have went a little heavier and got some of the sides a little bit better, and definitely get like a 6-inch like roller instead of that paintbrush, because that really took all my time up, and it really made it a lot more hectic. And then I don't know if you can get on their website and get separate things, but if you can, you really only need one can of adhesive, and then I would get like 3 bags just to be safe. And then that 6-inch roller, and you're good to go, and it should come out pretty good. Yeah, it came out pretty awesome. Let's see if I can zoom in for you. There you go. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. Made a mess though. It's gonna be fun to clean up. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember the tips I said. Hopefully that helps you out when you're doing yours. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. We're gonna be doing definitely the subframe video, and a bunch more to come on this drift build. So thank you guys for watching. If you could just drop a sub, a comment, some feedback, anything, and I'd really appreciate that. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.